Well, hello there. Dynge here, and I saw a video recently by the Woody's Gamer Tag, and he was talking about the YouTube community and how he didn't actually agree with a lot of the other commentators, about that the YouTube community has gotten worse. And I thought I would give my response to that and my thoughts on the YouTube community and a bit about how we can make, or I believe we can make it a little better. So, I've only been on YouTube or watching YouTube gaming for about a year, so I'm not that experienced with this, but I still feel I can give my thoughts on it and some perspective. And I agree with Woody that the videos has gotten a lot better since just a year ago. Before it was just a commentary over a video and that's it. It took 10 minutes to make and people were subscribing for that and everything. Now the videos about live commentaries was new, and there's all these graphics, editing is way better, and there's just way higher expectations to the commentaries nowadays. And you can't really raise a YouTube channel anymore just by doing pretty or insanely, I don't want to say that, doing normal commentaries as you did 1 year ago. You can't get big on that anymore. There's still some guys that's still doing what they did a year ago, but I think that some big channels are, I think the way to raise a channel is to be creative and stuff like that and get a lot of subs, and then when you got that sub base, you gotta win their hearts or whatever. Like, get them to like you, so they're not just watching for your tips or anything, so they're watching because they want to hear your voice. Like, it sounds like I'm talking about a girlfriend or whatever, but what I mean is that in the sub box, a lot of guys, the title are the thing people sees first, but when you got a lot of subs, especially nowadays that the videos are over or the sub boxes are overfloated, it's really important if you get so that people don't come to your video because your title is interesting, but because they know your name, like your channel name, and they just want to see whatever you got. And that's when you really got some trusted subscribers and that. And I think the YouTube community is great for this, but it's gotten harder to get that. I agree with Woody, as I said, YouTube videos have gone a lot better, but it's basically only the big guys that's gotten a lot better for, like Woody's Gamer Tag himself, T Martin, who can I else talk about? Damn it, I can't come up with some names. Onslaught. Anyway, I'm gonna stop saying more names before I completely break down. But anyway, their videos have improved a lot. But now that the community has grown a lot, it's gotten a lot bigger than it was before. There's a lot more videos, and it's hard for, not just for the channel or the commentator to get noticed, it's also hard for actually the viewer. I think it's often the commentator has to think about the viewers too, that it's hard for a viewer to look through all your videos, all the videos that sub to, because now there's way more posters on YouTube in the gaming community, and people are subbed to way more than they were a year ago, because there's a lot of different perspectives about some gameplay and stuff, so you're subbing to more people, and it's impossible, I know, for at least for me, the amount of people I'm subbed to, it's impossible for me to watch all of the videos I'm subbed to. And I think, like, a commentator or whatever, he expects, or he at least hopes, that every viewer or every subscriber watches and gives a little feedback on the video through a like or a comment or something like that. That's what he hopes for. And I think that a lot of commentators, like when they got, let's say, I don't know, let's take an easy number, 1,000 subscribers, and they only get 100 views. That feels like for the commentator that people don't enjoy his work. But I think that, yeah, I know for me it's impossible for me to watch every video. So actually most of the videos I watch because I see the channel name and the title. So you have to, so when you're new, you have to, basically what I'm trying to say is, when you're a new commentator or anything, you have to make a stunning title and good stuff and all that, and then later on you gotta get them to like you. And that's what I think a lot of commentators forget about, that it's hard for the viewer as well to watch all the videos. So as I said, there's a bigger community now and more posters and stuff, but unfortunately there's more trolls as well. And I think the other guys who said that the YouTube community has gotten worse also talked about that there were way too many videos and stuff like that, and that people were posting bad stuff and stuff. Anyway, posting bad things and videos. I think they focus too much on the bad because, as I said, the big guys, like guys with 10k plus subscribers, their video has gotten a lot better and better. So what I actually was going to talk about 1 minute ago is that also following a bigger community, there's more videos, but unfortunately also more trolls. You can't deny that, and you can't get rid of that. Maybe not bigger percentage, but there's more of them, like in number. And I think that a lot of guys in the YouTube community sees the trolls and the amount of videos and stuff like that, like they see the news, or choose the news at least, because in the news on the TV, they got a lot of bad stuff about, because the bad stuff is what gets your attention and you want to hear, oh, how awful it is and stuff like that. So it's mostly bad stuff you hear in the news, and that's because that is the most, I don't want to say entertaining, but eye-catching stuff. And I think it's just the same in the YouTube community. The trolls, they get recognized, and people are like, one troll can change a whole chat to just about him, talking about how he's wrong and trolling him back and all that kind of stuff. I think that we should just try and ignore that in the YouTube community, and I know a lot of guys have said this before me, but ignoring the trolls is the way to get rid of them. It's not like some virus or something that's just breeding uncontrollably. It's more like the trolls are there if anyone hears them, hears the word of trollness or whatever. So if we just ignore them, I don't know from my, I don't want to say my own experience, because I've of course never trolled a video or anything. I haven't. Anyway, I don't want to say that. Where were I? Wow. What I'm trying to say is that if I were a troll, I would hate to be ignored, because from what I know, trolls, troll on video or whatever, so people should reply to them and tell them, like, start an argument and stuff like that. So if people just ignored me and no one were replying or anything, I would just, well, no use for that troll message or something. So I would just be annoyed by that and probably stop trolling. So I know a lot of guys said this, but ignore the trolls. That's a way to make the YouTube community better. Yeah. So to start new, to make the YouTube community better, I think the way to make or at least new channels have to be creative to be recognized and accepted in the YouTube community, in my opinion. And they have to be loved and all that. I've talked about that. And I also think that a lot of guys in the YouTube community are seeing the YouTube community as a job now. Like, people are starting like Hutch and Machinima in total, and YouTube partnership and stuff like that. I think a lot of guys are seeing it as a job now, and wants as an easy job, and they want to get some quick money and stuff like that. I think that's why a lot of guys start making YouTube videos. And a year ago I had no idea that you could actually make money out of this, and or out of that. I wasn't started a year ago, but anyway. I think that it's a really bad thing. Not that money is in it, but that people are focusing on the money. I think it's a great thing that people can get money for what they love, and if they are appreciated and good enough at what they do, of course I think they should get money for it. But I just think it's a bad thing to focus on the money, like doing this only because of the money. So I think people should just go back. Like a year ago, people did dual comms and stuff like that, not to get, or from what I know, not to just get subs and stuff like that. They did it too because it was fun talking to another guy, talked about his experience of that and that and this and so on. So I think we should look back at the past, very poetic I know, and get at least that thing, remember that and do that again, and focus on helping each other and having fun, basically. That's how I see the YouTube community should be better. I don't think that the videos should get deleted or anything. I think it's fine as it is. But time is running out, and this is about my opinions on the YouTube community, and I hope you have enjoyed. So I'll see you guys on the dark side. Yeah. Bye.